What's up, guys? Dan here, going over our newest program into the app called Bench Nasty. So this program is developed mostly to blow up your bench. There is a day where we do lower body. I even have pretty heavy percentage work in there for squats and deadlifts, but it is not the goal of this program to work your squat and your deadlift up higher. The goal of this program is to bench freaking nasty. So general format is day one is going to be a heavy upper body pushing day. It's either going to be a bench press or it's going to be an overhead press. Overhead press is the unsung hero to building a bench press. A lot of y'all are missing benches, not because you can't press it, but because you cannot stabilize it when the flare starts to happen and your finish happens. So right at that midpoint, you're sticking, and that midpoint is where your elbows have to do this, which is deltoid stability and strength. So if y'all started overhead pressing more, you probably hit that number. If you're not overhead pressing, or at least incline benching, it just ain't gonna happen. So first day of the week is always gonna be your I'm recovered from the weekend, ready to get after it, your big ass heavy pressing day. Day two is a dedicated bodybuilding back day. So another big thing that is not taken into account is how stable your platform is when you bench. A lot of people want to bench, or a lot of people want to press all the time, press all the time, press all the time. And that's good, that's helpful, especially at first, because you'll get some really quick progress. But once things start to stall out, the biggest variable I'm seeing is people's lack of stability in the bottom position, which if you're going to be competing in a strength sport, you have to pause, you have to be able to control that bench in that bottom position. The way you do that is two things: big, strong, stable shoulders and a big, thick, stable back. Back strength is not as important as back size and back endurance and back stability through your lats and your upper back specifically. So we got the overhead work to help on that, but then we got a whole day of rowing and lat pull downs, things like that are going to do a big piece to improving that aspect of your bottom position in your bench press. Your back gets thicker, your body gets bigger, the bar gets a little closer too, so that's an added leverage benefit. Okay, third day is another pressing upper body day. It will be a heavy bench, or it will be a bench, or it will be an overhead press. If you benched heavy on Monday, you're gonna overhead press for speed on whatever your third day is. We use bands in this program. If you don't have bands, it can still work. It'll probably work pretty well, but if you can get a set of bands that work for you, that's gonna be more ideal. It's gonna teach you how to be fast coming off the bottom on your bench, okay? The rest of this day is more upper body bodybuilding, focused on your triceps, okay? Fourth day is our leg day. So I was kind of going back and forth on this. Not many people will do a bench only meet, so they still want to do a full meet, but maybe they want to focus on their bench, and that's what I settled on designing this day for. So you alternate weeks. It'll be heavy deadlift one week, heavy squat the next week, and you'll alternate in that fashion. After your main work of heavy triples, singles, things like that, you'll jump back into basically hypertrophy leg day. Now, if you're someone who's just going to do bench only and you don't care about your squat and deadlift, more power to you. That's fine. That's me at this moment. And I would just skip that piece and just get more out of the leg press work and things like that. So day one, heavy upper body pushing, either benching or overhead. Day two, lots of back work, lots of rowing, building a big frame to put your bench press bar on. Day three, getting faster on the bench, faster on the overhead press. Day four, not looking like a little bitch with chicken legs with a giant upper body. We don't want to look like amateur men's physiques athletes here. We want to look like we're strong motherfuckers, and we want to show up and push some big ass weight. And that is what this program's all about. It is an 11-week program. You'll have 10 weeks building up, and then your 11th week is a deload into a meet or a retest of your lifts. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Definitely looking forward to hear some feedback from you.